What's up, Dragon Brood? Continuing on with the idea of people want to see a good Giants deck. I'm at it again with version, I don't know what this is, 13, 14, something like that. But this time we're just trying to play it in a Gruul ramp shell using adventures alongside the Giants just to see if that's good enough to get it done. I don't know. Feels closer than we were last time, and it's a different way to play it in case some people don't own the other cards. You get a few less rares that you need, and we'll just see how it goes, because who the heck knows. But remember, if you haven't, please like, subscribe. Y'all know the drill. Let's go take a look at this Gruul Giants list. So as always, I want to say this is the deck we're showing to start the game, but remember, watch to the end of the video because I give updates. I talk about why we did what we did, what the information the games gave us to why we may want to change some things. So watch to the end. There's more information, I promise. All right, so starting at the top, we're going to go ahead and play some Frostbites because we need some cheap. We need some cheap removal to buy time to be able to play our bigger Giants. There's Edgewall Innkeeper just as an early creature. Half the time we're blocking with this. We really want to get the cards off of it, but sometimes you just got to, again, buy time to get to the end. Lotus Cobras helping our mana a little bit, giving us a 2-power creature. Bonecrusher Giant, obviously as a giant, and probably the best card in Standard. Cultivate, helping us find more mana. It's possible we could trim a Cultivate into something else, really, so we'll have to look at that. Lovestruck Beast, Calamity Bearer, just to make all of our giants deal more damage. Quakebringer. Quakebringer actually has some benefits, both against the white decks to keep them from gaining life. And additionally, against, even from the graveyard, it can just be extra damage. But it's also a 5-power creature, so that's nothing to turn your nose up at. We do have an Embercleave in here. We've got 3 Beanstalk Giants, 2 Great Hinge, 11 Snow-Covered Mountains, 10 Snow-Covered Forests, and 2 Faceless Havens, just so we have a little extra to attack with, and Faceless Haven is all creature types, so it does count as a giant. But that's it on the surface, but like I said, let's play some games, and then we'll talk about it afterwards. Okay, let's do it. Come on, opponent, let's go. Run the little 1/1 out there. I don't mind that, because I'll at least block a Fireblade Charger, save some damage for later. You're like, no you won't. You will not block. Keep telling yourself that. You know what? I'm going to gamble. Let's do it. His opponent has another burn spell. It's alright, I guess. Means they're probably not playing Bonecrusher Giant here. We're not blocking either of those. But that is good news. It means the opponent missed a land. We, however, did not miss a land. Now we need a green mana so we can play one of these Great Hinges into play. And that'll help a whole lot right now. I mean, we still got to block. We'd be foolish not to. Alright. Now we can start turning things around. And that's probably going to do it if they didn't get at least a mountain here. Another Fervent Champ. Opponent, this is just what you did last turn. We'll block. Yeah, really nothing good comes out of this for the opponents. Red mana. Go ahead. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's just not good for them. Ooh, we get to go first. Cool, let's keep this. This has something to do every turn to start the game, so that's what we want. We're playing against Tybalt. Opponent's mulliganing way too fast for it not to be, but who knows? We shall see. If there's a chance it is Tybalt, well, I don't know. We'll see. We're probably just in trouble regardless. It was not. Yeah, see what happens when you assume? Get in there for one. Alright. Big troll? No, horn beetle. Just a lowly horn beetle. Ooh, I wish I would have played my land first. We could have got rid of that horn beetle. Alright. Well, we at least have the ability to frostbite something and still play a Lovestruck Beast next turn, so that's not the worst. Ogre troll, sure. Ooh. Why you gotta be like this, deck? Why are you this way? I guess we gotta. I mean, like, they were like, oops. I don't know what the oops was. Alright, this gives them access to a bunch of mana, which means they could, like, Vivian this turn, or Vorinclex, or who knows what. Gargaroth. Yep, okay, well, that qualifies. That definitely checks out. Man, no second red land. Ugh, I was trying to do everything I could to make that a possibility. I mean, I guess if they Gargaroth, we have to, like, triple block or something to make sure we don't have anything silly happen. I mean, I guess this is just where we're hoping to Embercleave or some such. Yeah, Horn Beetle's gonna get annoying now. That is not our friend. Sadly, I think we have to do this first. We could attack with Lovestruck Beast and Horn Beetle. See if the opponent blocks. If they do, we could shoot the Gargaroth. If they don't, we're on blocking duty. Okay, opponent's probably just going to draw a card. Since they're down to one, that makes sense. Before they can do anything to prevent it or whatever, potentially, I don't know what they have. Let's do that. Okay. Now we have the mana to do a couple of things on our turn. One of which could be get 2 cards. Alright, that'll work. Okay, we'll keep this and we'll see what happens. I don't know about this one. Looks good, but I feel like it could go south real easily. Decided to go with Frostbite open first and to save the Innkeeper just in case. feel pretty good about the decision now. Gonna go ahead and run this out there. There's a good chance it dies, but we're gonna be spending mana using Beanstalk Giant and other things anyway. I'm sure it's gonna get stomps. No, it does not get stomps. I stand corrected. I think we go ahead and stop the opponent's mana here. No clue what they're up to, but, you know, we'll see. We could also be playing Visionary over Cultivate, possibly. That wouldn't be a bad choice. If we just wanted to have another body. Obviously it doesn't help us get from green to double red or anything like that, but there's options. It opens the door for a few things. Cool, Shatter Skull Smashing works. Let's go ahead and run this out there. We're without mana, so... The opponent was playing a lot of mana, though, plus Shatter Skull Smashing, so I'm not sure what they're up to. Harbinger, okay. I guess we'll go ahead and just do this. Go ahead and get another mountain. And no attacks. I mean, I guess we just get Ember Cleaved here. Take 10. I mean, we'll block 3. I guess we take 7 and give the opponent a pile of cards. I mean, it's not like we're not going to not block. So if they have it, they have it. Well, that's one way to get there.
No matter the plane, the woods.
I guess now we don't block.
Stampede of one.
Mostly because we can Ember Cleave, possibly, and take down there. Garrick, okay, we're not going to do it like that. I guess we got a Calamity Bear. Do it the hard way. Alright.
Well, now I'm upset.
Not the best way to go about things, but you know, we do what we gotta do. Oh, are they gonna straight up just Shatter Skull Smashing our Calamity Bear? No, a ram through. Ew. That's gross. Okay, well. Not a lot we can do there. Just gotta accept our beatings. Ooh, and a questing beast. Ugh. Yeah, we're just moving on. Too slow that time with giants to do anything there. Okay. This one I think we can at least try to do something with. That's gotta go. There's a chance we may not get the opportunity to cast that for a bit. I guess we shoot that. Oh boy, we need a land, we need a land. Actually, if we get a land, we're not in bad shape. If we don't get a land, ugh. I don't want to think about that life. Alright, let's go ahead and kill that. Alright, we at least got that far. Go get a mountain. Assume we could play Bone Crusher, Calamity, Calamity. I think is going to be our plan here. Putting the Bone Crusher out there first, just so if something gets targeted or whatever, I'd rather it be that than the Calamity Bears, because they hold more benefit to us. Alright, then there's a Questing Beast. Sure, we block. Well, that doesn't give me nearly enough mana. Spend 3, only end up with 3. But it would put us 1 away from casting big Beanstalk Giants. But I think we're just going to do this. I would love to get an Embercleave on a Calamity Bear, but I don't think that's going to happen. Demon Bolt. Well, I'm not going to lie. Didn't see that coming. Okay, well, we'll see if we survive this. Alright, minimum 6 incoming. And we know there's another Lovestruck Beast behind it. And possibly a Chainweb Arachneer soon. Oh yeah, we're dead. Yep. We get to go first, huh? Alright. Don't know if this amounts to anything, but let's find out. I'm a little suspect on if this is going to be any good. Okay, that helps a lot. Let's go ahead and tuck that. I mean, the opponent could always just counter our Fertile Footsteps, and that could be kind of rough. Nope, they're choosing not to. You know, in my head, I'm going to go with the fact that that's just a Doomscar. I'm going to convince myself that's what's going on there. Alright. Alright. Well, this isn't the worst thing. And we found a land, so that's pretty good. We can let the Doomscar happen here. At least one of them. Then we can play Edgewall Innkeeper Quakebringer next turn. Wouldn't mind Shatter the Sky. That would let us get a bonus card. No deal, though. Not a surprise. Alright, we're 1 mana away from hitting a Beanstalk Giant, so that's kind of cool. I mean, second Doomscar? I mean, this is just where we're at, so be it. Oh, this is what we're doing. Okay. Didn't see that as a thing, but now we know. Well, do we just try with Calamity Bear? That's 10, 11. Kind of puts the opponent on notice. Forces them to sweep the board. I mean, I have to assume if you have a counter, you're using it here, right? No. What the what? Okay, you don't gain any life. Oh, there goes an Embercleave. Okay. If they have another sweeper, they have another sweeper. We'll try to get in there with the big giant. Okay. This is starting to look like that's just game. We still have 36 cards. Yep. So interestingly, we ended up wanting Embercleaves more than we wanted the Great Hinge. So that's something I kind of have to keep in mind and figure out a way that in the final version, we're going to probably try to work in at least one Embercleave. Probably even find a way to get that fourth Beanstalk Giant in there as well. Probably cutting a Cultivate and something else. And that's mostly, like I said, to get to the finishers a little better, get to those Embercleaves more consistently, and give us a chance to really close the game out. Especially if you have a Calamity Bearer and an Embercleave, well, that's a ton of damage, you know, that you're getting to hit twice if you have the ability to punch through. So, or even if you get to put an Embercleave on something else with the Calamity Bearer out, like you can just end the game in one shot. So you want to give yourself at least the opportunity to do that. So we got to up the odds and put it in our favor. Now, we're going to talk about today's card spotlight. This is just a throwback. This is for the Magic Boomers. So for y'all who have been around a while, we're going to talk about Fire Blast. And here's the thing on Fire Blast. Like, for those who don't know, if you were old school and you got to play some 1.5 or some extended prior to the year 2000, which those were formats, by the way, for those Zoomers that don't know, there were multiple times a red player would look at you on like turn 4 or 5 and ask you, like, hey, what life are you at? And you'd be like, I don't know, 17? And they'd be like, cool, Lightning Bolt, Incinerate, Fire Blast, you're dead. And you just would be like, yeah, all right, that checks, I guess I'm dead. Like, this card was insane back in the day. And it was like an uncommon from Visions or something. Like, this card is just straight ridiculous. So when you complain about red decks, be glad you don't have to deal with Fire Blast in your life, people. Just be glad you don't have to deal with Fire Blast. As always, remember, you can get this deck list down in the description below. Also, remember, you can get the links as well to all of my different stuff if you want to come watch me over on Facebook Gaming during the week, or Twitch in the evenings, or if you just want to come chat in the Discord, all the links are down below. And also remember, if you're shopping on Amazon for anything, or TCGPlayer for Magic stuff, if you use either of the links we have in the description below, I'll get a small 1 to 3% kickback, and you'll be helping me and the channel out without spending any money you weren't already going to spend. And as always, if you haven't, please remember, pretty please, to like this video, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, because those things really help me out and let you get notified every time I have a video up. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.